Good morning, Busy Bees. It is Thursday, October 30th, 2025. Here's your morning news rundown in under 5 minutes. Donald Trump has announced plans to resume U.S. nuclear weapons testing for the first time in 30 years. The administration claims the tests are needed to ensure deterrence and modernization of the arsenal. Lawmakers and non-proliferation experts warn the move could violate international treaties and ignite a global arms race. Yeah, I don't think we should be detonating nuclear weapons anymore. I'm just saying, we know what illnesses these things can cause. They cannot be contained. The air will carry, um, it will carry the remnants of these bombs, and make people sick and people die, and we have cancer cells. Yeah, I don't think that's a good idea. But his best friend does it, which is Putin, and he wants to emulate him. The Texas Supreme Court has ruled that judges may refuse to marry same sex couples based on a deeply held religious belief. Then you shouldn't hold that position, because that position requires a separation of church and state, meaning you put your religious opinions aside and follow the law of the land. That's the problem. You are taking jobs that you cannot abide by because of your personal beliefs. Then you need to work in that realm of your personal beliefs and not with everybody else. Not everybody's of the same religion, right? There's no one religion here in the United States. And there's not one belief system here in the United States. That is the issue. In a bipartisan rebuke, the United States voted to strike down Trump's tariffs on Canadian goods. The measure passed 63 to 67, restoring previous trade terms on lumber, dairy, and auto parts. Economists say this could ease inflationary pressure and help Midwest manufacturers hit by retaliatory tariffs. Yeah, that's all wonderful, but how about also negotiate with the Democrats in terms of, ACA? That's all it takes. That is the one thing that Democrats want in this budgetary fight, is to continue with the subsidies that give people health care and give them life. Speaker Mike Johnson told reporters there is no point in bringing back the House into session as the shutdown continues. Let me remind you that they've been home for about 4 weeks. They make about $174,000 annually, plus whatever side deals they cut with APAC and other companies like that, the like. Yeah, there's other things you could be doing. There's other work you could be doing for the American people. It's just not, incumbent upon you to dismiss and recall them on whatever whims you have. You're spending your time saying Donald Trump should have a Nobel Peace Prize, and you're going to make it your mission, along with other people across the world and other governments, so that he can win that accolade. Like, listen, he'll never win. He doesn't deserve it. You know he doesn't deserve it, and you're putting pressure on other countries to make him something he's not. According to The Guardian, the Trump administration has begun forming a new quick reaction force within the National Guard. What is this for? Well, it's to keep me and you in check. That's how he wants to use the National Guard. Now, as a reminder, the National Guard or our armed forces are not meant to be used against United States citizens. Only in cases of insurrection. Is he preparing for an insurrection because of the things he's doing as king? Let's see. I think that's the thing. I think that's what he's waiting for. Will the National Guard accept those orders when ordered to hurt American citizens? We shall see if their oath is to the Trump presidency or kingdom, or to the Constitution in which they serve. The Constitution, we the people. That's your morning news rundown. I'm Simply Sugar. Stay smart, stay safe, stay informed. Like, share, and follow if you can.